two bombshells just dropped in Pittsburgh, and fans are caught between excitement and panic. First, a potential new weapon for the offense that now has Aaron Rodgers at the helm. But the second is even bigger. Serious tension around TJ Watt's future. Yep, that TJ Watt. While the Steelers front office is clearly trying to build a win-now roster, some risky decisions are looming. If you're a true fan, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. Let's get into it. The Pittsburgh Steelers have been cooking this offseason, pulling off a bunch of flashy moves that have fans buzzing. But as the dust settles, there's still one big old question mark staring them in the face. Who's stepping up at wide receiver? They already brought in the muscle with DK Metcalf, which was a major flex. But George Pickens heading out the door leaves a noticeable void at WR2. Enter the rumor mill. Terry McLaurin and Juwan Jennings have both popped up as potential targets. Steelers insider Ray Fittipaldo even chimed in on 93.7 The Fan, basically saying, sure, the Steelers should be interested, but what's the cost? And he's got a point. This team isn't exactly handing out draft picks like Halloween candy, especially when those picks could be gold in next year's draft. Now, neither McLaurin nor Jennings are free agents, but things are definitely getting spicy. McLaurin's at a contract standoff with Washington, and Jennings is all but waving a trade me flag in San Francisco. Both guys want new deals, and if they don't get them, well, let's just say Omar Khan's phone might be ringing soon. Speaking of Omar Khan, he's been playing this whole offseason like a Madden franchise mode savant. The guy isn't afraid to shake things up, and that's got folks wondering if one of these receivers might be his next splash. Jennings is that tough, physical type who makes clutch grabs, while McLaurin is an all-around baller who'd be a WR1 on most squads. Either one could give this offense a major boost. But don't forget about Calvin Austin III. Wide receivers coach Zach Azzanni straight up dubbed him the current WR2 during off-season workouts. Austin's been waiting for his moment, and now, with Aaron Rodgers slinging it in Pittsburgh, he might finally get his shot. The kid's got wheels, and if he can build chemistry with Rodgers, he could be more than just a placeholder. That said, Pittsburgh's been poking around for other receivers, so it's clear they aren't locking in on one plan. Plus, they just brought in Jonnu Smith in a sneaky good move. He's not just some extra blocker, he can catch, he can move, and the Steelers plan to use him in the passing game. It's all about giving Rodgers more weapons while they build toward the future. So yeah, this roster's in reboot mode, but make no mistake, they're still trying to win now. Rodgers isn't here for a farewell tour. He wants to compete. The front office is stacking vets, keeping draft capital close to the chest, and giving young talent like Austin a legit shot. If they can pull off a smart trade without mortgaging the future, it could be the final piece to a very intriguing puzzle. If the wide receiver hunt is heating up, what comes next is straight fire. TJ Watt might skip training camp, and this news just broke. Cameron Heyward just lit a fire under the Steelers' front office, and he didn't mince words. With trade chatter swirling around star edge rusher TJ Watt, Heyward jumped on The Rich Eisen show and made it crystal clear, trading Watt, not on his watch. I'm going up to Omar and I'm telling him, that's not happening, Heyward said, practically daring GM Omar Khan to even consider moving Watt. And honestly, who can blame him? This isn't a rebuild year. They just hitched their wagon to Aaron Rodgers, a 41-year-old QB with one last shot at glory. You don't toss your best defensive player overboard when you're gunning for a ring. Watt's future in Pittsburgh has become a hot topic, mostly because contract talks haven't gone anywhere. And fast. He reportedly wants to top the edge rusher market, even if just for a hot minute. Problem is, Myles Garrett already cashed in big with the Browns, locking in $123.5 million guaranteed on a $160 million deal. And with Micah Parsons lurking around the corner, ready to eclipse all that, Watt's asking price is only going up. Here's the kicker. Watt hasn't even hinted at showing up for training camp on July 23rd without a new deal. And CBS Sports' Jonathan Jones doesn't think that deal's coming in time. So now the Steelers are staring down the barrel of a possible holdout. Heyward, who's been through the wars with Watt since he came into the league in 2017, isn't just speaking from the heart. He's thinking about the whole defense. That dude is one of the most fierce and best players in our league. We've created a lot of havoc together, he said. The chemistry they've built isn't something you can just buy back in a trade. That's years of carnage and cohesion. Sure, the front office is claiming they have zero intention of trading Watt, but that doesn't mean the phone won't ring if things get messy. If Watt decides to sit out, even temporarily, that opens the door for a new layer of drama and maybe even some desperate offers from other teams. At the end of the day, this isn't just about keeping a superstar happy, it's about sending a message that Pittsburgh is all in. If you've got Rodgers behind center and TJ, Watt wrecking shop on defense, you don't fumble that combo over a few $1,000,000. Pay the man, end the noise, and let this squad chase something special while the window's open. If the Steelers really want to chase a title, they can't slip up. Loading up on offense is great, but losing Watt would kill their chances. Stay tuned and subscribe to the channel for every update.